3, 2, 1, top. Allumage Vulcain. Allumage EAP, décollage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff moments ago of the Ariane 5 rocket. The European Space Agency starting its mission called JUICE, Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, JUICE. Love the acronym, and you're going to be very interested to find out what it's going to do once it reaches Jupiter and looks at the planet and 3 of its moons. We're going to take you to Trent Murray, who is in Germany this morning, in Darmstadt, Germany, right there inside a special room for the reporters at Mission Control for the European Space Agency. Trent, what a treat this is to have you there live for us this morning, and tell us about what we just saw a few minutes ago, this successful launch of JUICE.
Yeah, good morning, Heather. That's right. I don't know if you can hear that in Toronto, but that is the sound of one great big collective sigh of relief here in Europe. That rocket launching off the pad successfully just over 15 minutes ago. There'd been a lot of nerves around this because yesterday was the initial launch date, but it had to be scrubbed at the last minute because of some bad weather. But it is all going to plan right now. We have just heard from the Mission Control that all parameters are normal. That is science speak for saying things are on track. Now, as we speak, that launch vehicle is still connected to that JUICE spacecraft, pushing it up to an altitude of 1,500 kilometres. It's travelling at about 40 times the speed of a regular commercial airliner, and we're just moments away from that separation, a really crucial moment when the spacecraft will officially enter orbit and Mission Control here in Germany will take over. And it is then a long journey ahead, Heather. 8 years it will take to get to Jupiter, but it is very, very worthwhile because when they get there, they want to conduct a number of flybys around those moons of Jupiter because they say there is liquid water there, subsurface oceans underneath the ice. And so combined with a magnetic field on one of those moons called Ganymede, they say the building blocks for life may just be there, helping really humankind answer one of those most elusive questions we've always asked, which is, are we alone in the universe? We may well find out 8 years' time from now.
So it's a pretty special mission, obviously, but want to talk a little bit, too, about the cargo, the payload. This rocket has some very special art on board, I understand. Tell us about that, too, Trent.
Yeah, this is a really special story. The ESA launched a worldwide competition for school children to design the artwork to go on the nose cone of the rocket. They said they got thousands of entries from all over the world, but then they selected the winner back at the end of 2021. Now, she was an 8-year-old girl called Yeriana, and she was actually from Ukraine. Now, of course, she submitted her artwork before Russia launched its invasion. It was really just a coincidence that she won. Now, she has subsequently had to flee with her mother to the UK. She's living there safely, I can assure you. ESA has been speaking with her today. They say she's been watching the launch from school, pretty excited, as you might imagine. Also, we imagine some very, very proud parents. I need to mention her father is an active serving member of the Ukrainian Defence Force currently on that front line. Heather.
Extra special significance and this fascinating mission that we will be following very closely. Thank you, Trent, for the live reporting there. Great to see you in Darmstadt, Germany this morning.